Again, this has been an exciting day. I want to thank Josh Carney. Dr. Carney was actually supposed to be the clinician today, but god dang, he had to go up with the Omaha University of Nebraska Omaha basketball team, and he's in charge of the pep band, and they're heading to March Madness. So got to give them congratulations, but thank you for inviting me, Peter, and all the band directors. So thank you, I get to kind of fill in. So the program was selected by Dr. Carney. I certainly want to give him a shout out for that, and we work well together, and it's been a fun program to work on with the students today. They've worked hard. One of the things that I asked them to do was really learn to communicate with each other, not just come up and play your part, but communicate across the band. You know, if it's a bari sax that starts a line, and how does a clarinet respond to that, or how do the percussion fit into that sound? So communicating with themselves. But I also wanted to give them the challenge and the freedom to say, not everything is written on the page. The composer put some ideas down and some guidelines, but I challenged them to engage themselves in the piece of music and create their own emotion with that intent to communicate with their peers here, but then also to reach out to the audience. So I hope they're going to do that today, and I think they will. Our next piece, Cloud 9, right? Cloud 9, we're doing here by Lauren Banofsky. Our next piece is Ember Skies by Kevin Day. And the challenge here is, so far we've had a lot of drive and this pulse and push and all of that. Now, this is where their musical sensitivities come in, right? Yes. This is going to be that gentle, but again, how do we, with fairly simple rhythms and harmonies, still put together something that's going to connect? So, Kevin Day's Ember Skies. Again, I want to thank the students for all the work they did today. I challenge them to take back any ideas that seemed worthwhile today and put them to work at their own bands at home. I want to thank the band directors. Hey, band directors that are in the audience from these kids, would you guys stand so we can thank you? You have been very well prepared today. When they invited me to fill in today for this clinic and this honor band, it was my privilege. With those folks, getting them ready on the front end, I knew we'd be in good shape today. So again, I applaud their work on a daily basis. So what they're doing at home, in your schools, certainly to be commended. And this conference is really kind of unique that you are covering a pretty large territory. And so for them to be as connected amongst themselves as these students seem to be, and I think the directors represent that too, is certainly to be commended. So I value that, noticed that today. That's not always something that happens. So that's a great congratulations. I did have the students, we talked about the program order today. And this is what we came up with. We did have some discussions and it wasn't our only choice. They were very confident in the first piece that we did, the Nathan Hale. They were going, yeah, can we put that at the end and have our best? I said, yeah, it kind of fits, but the way the programming works, and we talked about it, and I chose, I guess, to put this last as a little bit more contemporary and a little more groovy. It's got some cool rhythms and some cool effects in it, but it does keep them on their toes more, and I know it's the end of a long day. So we'll find out. Okay? But again, with the work they've done today, I think they're going to be in great shape. This is Elena Speck's Zigzag.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Oh, she's running back. Perfect. We want to thank all of the students today. Let's hear another round of applause for the choir and the band. As we said, they spent a long day today in working this music and trying to get it just right for this concert. We want to thank our clinicians and conductors, Dr. Von Kampen and Rex Barker here. For joining us today. We hope you have a safe trip home. Get home before the big blizzard happens, and maybe some of us don't have school tomorrow. It'll be a good day off if that happens. Thank you so much. God's blessings.